What is up, Marvel fans, Marvel collectors, and action figure lovers? It is I, your boy, the only EdwinB, back with another figure review. And as you can tell, yes, of course, I am bringing you back again with another Spider-Man action figure review. Check this guy out, man. So, first off, I want to say that this is my second action figure that I'm reviewing on my channel, and I don't know if I'm doing another action figure because I normally don't review these types of stuff, and I just do it just for fun and as a hobby, like I said before, or I don't know if I did say it before, but I'm doing it as a hobby because I like to review stuff that I don't think not many people know, or they used to see these figures back then but they never really see them much on YouTube. I mean, some people, yeah, but figure why not do one since I have one. So this right here, this is the Spider-Man 3. I don't know if people know about this, but this is from the Spider-Man 3 Room Guard action figure. It's supposedly it's like a little, like a display stand, so like you have this in your room and it's supposed to like guard it or something like that. But this figure right here, man, this right here, this is a 9-inch, by the way. I used to have this when I was a kid back then. I remember, when I was little, I used to have this and I used to play with this all the time. But let's just say that I was just so ungrateful, like, oh, I want more Spider-Man and I don't like this figure anymore. Give me this one. So, but this one right here, this one is really special. Besides the one that I reviewed in my previous video, this one right here it brings me back memories, honestly. I got them on eBay for 40 bucks, surprisingly. The only problem though is it did not came with any accessories. Like, this was the only figure. And what's crazy is that I actually got this for a good steal price. Like, I've been watching this forever now, or at least just trying to find this again for a cheaper price, because there are just some on the internet, on eBay mostly, for just a higher price. I found one on eBay brand new in a steel box, but it was just so expensive, and I was like, nah, man, I'm not gonna be able to get that. Luckily, I found one on eBay for a good price, and what's crazy is that it was a different title, meaning that it was a different name, a different label on eBay. Like, it was, this is a Spider-Man Room Guard toy figure. That's how you originally named. But I found on eBay and it's listed as the Unleashed 360 figure. And I was like, well, wait, that can't be it. That's the wrong name for this figure. But it was listed on eBay and it was a good price. It was only 40 bucks. I got a discount. And, like, yeah. May has a little, I don't know if y'all can see that, but on this left eye it does have a scratch, but doesn't really affect me. I just got it just for display. But yeah, so again, this was originally released back in 2007 or 6, I'm not sure, but I remember I used to have this when I was little. And as you can tell, it is missing the accessory. It's missing the little blue thing where you apply the pegs on it. And that's also another thing that's missing, is those, it used to have like this little two blue screwdrivers that's on the bottom of the feet. You put it on top of him and then you compose them however you want to. And it also has the sound effects, and it's very similar to the Action Command Spider-Man. Literally the same hex scope, except this one is smaller. And I believe there was another one that's like a 12-inch 13-inch figure, but I wasn't gonna get that one, but I chose this one because this is the one that's calling me. So, all right, anyway, enough of me talking about it. I don't know why I keep talking for 4 minutes, but anyway, guys, check him out. Now, he isn't really that good. I don't know why, probably because due to age, but as you can see, he is pretty stiff. Doesn't really have that much articulation. I mean, back then, he was smooth to play with. Right now I can't really post him, but anyways, start with the basics. You got the arm. It does kind of go around. Well, not really, because it's like really stiff. The arm does go across, which is good. It does go around 160 degrees angle. Try not to break it. The webs can, or not the webs, the hand can turn around, and I believe it also comes off because I can kind of feel the thing, but I'm not going to take it off. The wrist does go up and down. The flipping hand, as you can see, It does have articulation, so you can pose them with a flip hand or with the as a normal hand. Same thing with the other hand. You can turn them up and down. You can do them the flip side. This one also has the articulation where the elbow is. The arm does go around, but it's pretty stiff. I don't know why. Probably due to age, but it doesn't really affect me. I just buy them just to display. The upper body doesn't really turn, but it does go up and down a little bit. The torso does go around. Yeah, it does go around. And also the feet or the legs, you know, does not really have that much articulation. This is how far it can go. Same thing with this one. I honestly thought this, I remember when I first got this figure was so articulated. Like I was able to post him however I wanted to, but now he's just, I guess, stiff, you know, like times change, you know what I mean? But, you know, doesn't really affect me. I'm just glad I have this because, you know, for the nostalgia's sake. Anyways, the leg can go up like this. The knee can bend. The bottom of the leg, it does turn around. The ankle swivels a little bit. It does have a toe articulation, as you can see, but it doesn't really bend that much. I remember I used to have it like this all the time when I was playing with him on both the feet, but I just kept him for display. The head articulation, let me just spin this guy real quick so I can get him on the camera. He does turn around, and for some reason his head is kind of wobbly. Like when I shake him, he does wobble a little bit. His head can go up a little. It does come off, but I don't want to break him because I pay. This is like the only figure that I could find in good condition. The back is a spider symbol. That's exactly how I remembered. The wrists, or not the wrist, the elbow behind, elbow, got the behind, the legs. And fun fact, I don't know if this is true, but this was originally supposed to be the back spider symbol for Spider-Man 3, but I guess the director or like the whole company of the Spider-Man 3 didn't like the idea, so they just stick with the normal spider symbol from Spider-Man 2 instead of this one, because I keep seeing other merch franchise that they have this same one on the back one with other merchandise, action figures, stuff like that. But I guess because the director or like the whole company of the Spider-Man 3, like I said, didn't like the idea and they didn't want to make it exactly the same as the Spider-Man 1, which that one's my favorite spider symbol for those that don't know. So they just stick with the other one. I'm not sure that's true. I just heard it a lot from other people, so y'all be the judge. But yeah, there's nothing much to say about it. I wouldn't say it's the worst figure. I mean, it's not the best, but it's a really good figure. I used to have it all the time when I was a kid. I used to play with it. One thing I didn't notice is that some of the parts, like this one right here, like you hear that? Like this figure is kind of hollow, so you know, it doesn't really have a weight to it. It does stand on its own though, surprisingly. That's probably because it doesn't have the little pegs on it like it's supposed to, but it is kind of stiff. It's not robotic or nothing. Like it doesn't have no hand, nothing like that. But you know, just kind of stand them. And for comparison's sake, let me just compare them real quick with a couple of Spider-Man figures that I have. The 6-inch Spider-Man Toy Biz figure from 2002's movie line. As you can see, quick comparison. That's a 6-inch. And honestly, they look almost identical. Well, not really, but they look different, as you can see. Obviously, this is smaller. This one is taller. This is the 9-inch. This is the 6-inch. But they do sort of have the same comparison between these two guys right here. However, this one right here is definitely much more better. Like I can pose him still, even though this figure is like more older than this one. But this one, clearly, because it's an action figure, it's still good to play with. It's still good to pose him, to, you know, get him into cool poses, you know, for swinging, stuff like that, you know. But yeah, it's still a good figure. And I did not review this because I'm pretty sure a lot of people already seen this figure a million times. I'm only reviewing on the Spider-Man figures that's never been, like, not many people know about it, but I'm sure a lot of people see this figure. It's just a normal standard. It has Toy Biz, the one that has a little eagle, things like a web traptor, something like that. I don't know, I'll put a picture. And this is exactly what I was talking about. spider symbols are kind of identical. Well, not really. Yeah, that's the comparison for this one. And let me show you the other comparison real quick. I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm talking about. And here's the comparison with the 2002. Also, this is the 12-inch figure. As you can see, yes, he is really tall. But a quick comparison, as you can see, this is the one with no mask. Spider symbols, almost identical, except this one's more fatter, this was more skinnier. This is literally the same as the front one, but yeah, you can tell this one is definitely much more taller with the fabric on. This is the 9-inch, this is 12-inch. You can't see by the face, but you already seen this figure before. I review it on my channel. Just a little side-by-side comparison. Yeah, man, this guy's definitely tall, but you know, too bad I can't really post this too much because of the fabric, but still, this one is definitely still my favorite. I definitely like this one. And, you know, this is probably my only 3 Spider-Man figures that I have. Look at this, yo. They all fit together except for the one in the middle. But yeah, that's the figures that I have. A little quick collection. But yeah, I like this figure overall. However, though, the articulation is quite stiff. I mean, you can probably hear that. Like, I don't know why it's like that, but overall, it's a good Spider-Man figure. I definitely like it. You know, used to play it all the time when I was a kid. And that concludes my video. So if you have any questions, where I got it, again, I got them on eBay. You probably can get it for a better price, if not a better condition than I did. This one, I still got it just for display and just for, you know, to pose with it, to have fun with it, maybe to pose with other figures as well, if I might get them, like Venom, Sandman, Goblin, and you know, just for nostalgia's sake. So anyways, that wraps it up. I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking, and I gotta go to sleep because I got work. And yeah, this has been your boy EdwinB. Keep collecting figures out there, Marvel fans. And yeah, I'm out. Peace. Take it easy. And remember, no matter how old you are, it's never too late to start collecting. Take care.